Welcome, guys. Life's a game. Welcome back once again to another Division 2 legendary showcase, guys. Not exactly legendary, but it's heroic, but it is Battle for Brooklyn content, guys. And it is a final mission, as you're seeing here, respectively, Army Terminal on heroic difficulty with absolutely no modifiers, guys. Yes, you heard that correct. No modifiers. I was never a fan of them. And yeah, I don't believe anybody has done this mission solo heroic with no modifiers yet. Or if somebody has, go ahead and respectively post it in the comment section, or if you know somebody that might have, or if you yourself has done it, go ahead and post it in the comment section, guys. But respectively though, I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of take you guys through this one and try and just kind of show you how I did it, how I beat this mission, and what you guys will find actually at the end of this mission. The mission does do a little cheap thing. I didn't realize about what's going on, what happens with the timer at the end. So it's like I defeat the mission, but it's like the timer to get to the computer and actually have the cutscene happen. I was unable to do, because guys, I don't watch anybody do it. When you're seeing me run this right now, I say when you saw me, because I did this in a live stream. The footage you're seeing right here, respectively, is from one of my past live streams, guys. Relatively recent from the time this video will be uploaded. It's the third day of Brooklyn DLC being out, so I believe that was May 30th. So yeah, that's the day that I believe that took place, or it might have been the 29th of May. I can't quite be sure, guys, but nonetheless, it definitely did occur, guys. So I just wanted to take you through that, just to let you know that this is one hell of a mission, guys. I didn't have any clue about it, guys. I didn't watch anybody run it, guys, and I'll go ahead and reiterate that again. I don't watch any other content creators run any other missions or anything like that, solo players included. Nothing like that. I just do my own stuff, guys. This was the mission, brand new, by the way. I never had any experience with this mission. When you saw me running it right here, I never ran it prior. The first time I ever ran this mission was on heroic right here, as you're seeing. It's kind of funny because this is a very, 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 I can't emphasize it enough, guys, very first time that I ran this mission, and it was on heroic, and this is the performance you're seeing. So whenever I tell you guys patience, distance, focus, this is more or less what I mean, guys. So you're seeing us get into it right here. Seeing us right now focus in right here, guys, in this first little phase area, located neutralize Danvers. You're seeing us focusing in on these guys right here. You see this level 40 guy right here. You want to keep distance right here as his life is being depleted. It's going down. Okay, he's down now. You want to keep a distance, guys. You just want to keep a distance. You don't want to run in, guys. This is what I mean when I say patience, distance, focus. This is exactly what I mean when I say patience, distance, focus, because you want to be sure for a fact that if you're patient and focused and able to execute from a distance, guys. And the reason why I say that is because the enemy can push up on you and you're not ready, and then it just leads to a wipe, So this was Army Terminal, guys, heroic, no directives at all, as I said earlier. Just showing you guys that the devs, I feel like, could have worked on some more stuff as far as additional incursions and more raids and additional legendary missions. I feel like the modifiers, I honestly, guys, totally honestly don't feel that was needed, honestly. I mean, I think it's something that does definitely help a lot of agents out, especially if they're new to the game. But I wouldn't say it was specifically something that I would say that was outright needed in the game. I feel like this game is excellent, guys. I mean, if you guys go ahead and watch my live stream number 3, you'll see me talking with somebody in chat, and you'll hear me, not see me, but you'll hear me talking with somebody in chat, guys. And we were talking about more or less the division, how great the game is, how long it's lasted, and that all it needs realistically is just new content. That's it. I mean, I guess one could make a respective case for the story, but I wouldn't say Division shines best in its story. I feel like its content, third-person shooter, its mechanics, that's where it thrives most, guys. That's why I play it. To be honest with you, it's not about the Division story. It's about its mechanics, why I play. And I just got to be honest with you guys. If it gets its mechanics down and puts us in good environments, excellent environments, maybe sand environments, Egypt, forests, volcanic peaks, ice, and all that stuff, this game could go very, very, very far. But I'm not saying the story's bad, because I do respect the story, and I feel that it is something that could be very solid for those that do like that aspect of it and can kind of actually relate to it and kind of see where they're going with it and the greatness of the storytelling. But for the most part, guys, majority of the agents playing this, majority of the casuals, majority of the player base is just focused on the gameplay and having fun, getting a group of friends, whatever it might be, through Discord, or whether they might know them personally, and just running some missions and having fun. That's all it's about. And that's why I say, guys, when I was talking with the other agents respectively over the mic in my live stream number 3 for Battle for Brooklyn, I was just saying more or less they just need more content. They don't need to focus on like too much, get too carried away in the story, or anything like that. Just focus on more content. Because I don't know about you guys, but if like I mean, if they offered 2 new incursions and like a legendary over a lot less storytelling, I think like 90+% of the community would definitely agree and take that instead of just like wanting more like to know on the story and all that. Despite the story being interesting to a degree, I don't think majority of players would want to know the story more so than actual new content within the actual game they can actually play and experience with friends and anybody else they want to play with. So there's that, guys. But back to the video, though. Back to the video. It's kind of funny, though, guys. I'm just kind of trying to touch on that because, I'm just, I'm so like, passionate about this game and what it can do, guys. Division 2 is such a gem. Like, there's no third-person shooter on the market like this. There's no looter shooter on the market like it, guys. I say it all the time. And it just is what it is, guys. It is what it is. And that's why I say what I say about it. And that's why I play how I play it, guys. All love to all Asians. All of you guys watching this right now, GG's. But you're seeing right here, guys, we're in the locate and neutralize Danvers section area. Destroy the purple flame supply. So you just kind of just want to just pick your spots in these rooms, guys. I say that all the time. And one thing I will say, honestly, though, guys, about this mission is that it definitely seems like a lot more higher than heroic. I mean, I know that I did say that. I put a short on that respectively already. But this mission right here, it's touching legendary almost. Like, it's not there fully because obviously I don't at times do solo legendaries. I'm not like usually a solo player, but I can do it when I focus and put my mind to it, or if I need to get the job done to get something. It's definitely something I can practice and definitely muster up a build for. But to be honest with you guys, this build I'm running with right now was not tailored for legendary solo. It was just like a strong build, and I kind of just went with that, and I was like, you know what, let me see what I can do. I usually soloed heroic no problem in the past. Soloing legendary was the thing. That's just like the hard part about doing that. I know it's scaled differently for one person. So 4-man and 1-man legendary is completely different. 4-man is like the real actual legendary. When it's scaled for 1 or 2-man, it's actually cut back on the NPCs. But it is what it is, guys, respectively. But yeah, you're seeing us here. This last mission of the Brooklyn DLC, guys, Army Terminal, was definitely no joke. I didn't realize what I was getting myself into before I did it. I was kind of thinking, I had no clue if it was the last mission or not. I was kind of, if you guys actually listen to the original live stream of this from my live stream number 3, Battle for Brooklyn, which you'll respectively see in the description below, you'll see actually that many of the rooms I entered into while I was battling this going forward, and we're moving forward, I kept thinking this might be the last room, but it never was. So I'm glad I never relaxed too much, and I just honestly kept my composure, guys. So you're seeing right here in this room, where this gate's at right here, where this area is at to jump over. Usually you can go inside there, guys, but what I found at times when I went in there, it was hard to keep them off at times. Remember, guys, this is no modifiers, heroic with no modifiers. So what I did was like, you know what, maybe I can spawn them from here. So respectively, as of right now, this is like, one of the key ways that you can get past this part, because what happens is they'll spawn in front of you guys. I'm sure a lot of you guys that have done Army Terminal on heroic or whatnot, whether you're with a group or not, you know that they spawn from the front and then they'll spawn from the back at this area respectively. So my main thing, just being how I was like, I don't want to have to deal with that. It was tough out there dealing with that a lot. They would come from out of nowhere, and it wasn't just only the enemies, guys, because there's things that I've dealt with honestly with that involving that type of stuff and harder. But the thing is those darn bomb turrets, guys, those fire bomb turrets, like how it says just now right there, disable the hostile turrets too. Those guys will see you like when you're in the open, or you could be hiding from the enemy, and if they blast you with their fire, it's a purple flame, it'll hurt you. Your life will be depleted fast. It's a very, very messy situation, obviously, if you're trying to deal with enemies and whatnot, guys. So what you want to do is you kind of just want to sit here like what you see me doing here. You kind of just want to sit here, wait for the enemies to come out. You see them coming out there. You kind of want to just sit here and just wait and pick all the enemies off, guys. Pick them off as they come, and you'll be good at this spot. It'll definitely work. So yeah, guys, as I said, this definitely was my first experience within this mission, but I was definitely trying to get past this part right here. This was a tough area, but Figuring out that the enemies respectively spawn from right here, it's always good. So you see us battling just to take them out, and it's always good. I have my what's it, the striker drone, and it's going out there. It's taking care of business, guys. Skill tier 6. That's always great. You want to have your things possibly always as strong as you can possibly make them in these scenarios, guys. You know how that goes. Any type of hard level content that you're doing, you want to definitely, totally, and utterly ensure that you have the highest level weapons. You have the highest level, like, build that you need to use in order to get the job done. Most comfortable, at least that's how I am as an agent, guys. So it just is what it is. So you're seeing us here, sitting back right here. We're taking all these guys out. I'm sending my drone after that guy there, the bomber. Okay, getting him out of there. Okay. All right, so you see that drone there? It kind of just, not the drone, but the turret kind of launched a bomb there, like, for a second. But that's what I mean. Like, when you're out there and you have to, like, deal with that type of stuff, it's not the easiest thing, guys. It's honestly not the easiest thing. So what you're going to see right here, guys, for just a moment here, you're going to see us kind of just, or see me, of course, just, kind of taking these guys out with my striker drone and just, kind of remaining chill here. And we'll be moving on to the next spot, guys. It's just kind of like we just got to kind of wait here, take them out, move them all the way through, and just get, like, the job done. And if you guys sit here, I mean, better even if you guys had, like, a turret. You could probably throw that somewhere. Maybe it could reach something, maybe the truck over there somehow, or maybe not, but maybe somewhere on the top ledge here in the corner on this building here. But what it would be able to do is it would be able to see everybody and take them out at, like, a high level, as well as your striker drone. So that's always something great, guys. That's always something great. It's always something good. So more or less for this part, guys, you just want to kind of just sit here, pick your spots, kind of pick them off. You guys know how it goes. Obviously, like, it's just you take your time one step at a time and just sort of move in and out and just pick your spots and take them out, guys? Alrighty then, guys, once you're done dealing with these guys, you just want to make sure that you're ready to jump over, like, the gate, and you want to go into your, as you see me right here in the inventory, I'm kind of changing my striker drone out for, like, a revive hive in case those guns shoot me. If you guys know where the guns is weak points are at, which you guys shall see here in a second, although at the time I didn't know. So it's like I totally had no clue where the guns weak spots were at. I was like, you know what, just in case, let me have this revive hive just to be safe. I'm trying to solo, so you know how that goes. So yeah, you see us hopping over the gate here, and you see us making our way right here, guys. We have cover here, so right here, guys, you see that gun almost shoot me there. What's going on here, guys, is that you want to be very vigilant around here. You want to be very careful. You see me for a second there get burned with the flame, but you see me come back right there. You just want to be very careful in this spot, guys, because it doesn't take that much for these guys to put you down. So I didn't really, like, know exactly where the points were right here, guys. So you guys are seeing here right now how I gotta, like, more or less kind of find these points and kind of figure it out, So what you'll see in this run right here, guys, as you're watching, as it was brand new, I'm just trying to figure it all out, and it is what it is. That's how it kind of goes, and this was, like, something new. That's even more so, guys. I had no knowledge of this mission, no prior knowledge of where the enemy spawned from. I never ran it on story mode, normal, nothing like that. First heroic run, guys. There was parts, that I might have, had a little trouble with. This being one of them to start off, but eventually you conquer it, get it down, and start knowing, like, where to be, how to maneuver it and stuff like that. It's always good, guys. Sometimes it's not about working harder, it's about working smarter. I say that all the time. It's always better to do that, finding the best way to complete the room, guys, whether that's staying back and letting your drone do the work, or being able to see, like, where what you need to do, because your drone obviously cannot do all the work. If it was that easy, everybody and their grandma would be able to do these missions in these fashions. So that's not the case. Got to pick and choose, but it is what it is, guys. So you're seeing us here at this next spot. It's saying secure the area, disable the hostile turrets. We have 0 of 2 disabled just now, guys. We have 0 of 2 disabled as of now. And yeah, I was sitting here kind of trying to figure it out right here as that thing's bombing me, guys. I was trying to kind of figure out where to go, what to do. But The thing is, I didn't catch it in the corner of my eye there on the right, the yellow box. That's the one for the turret that's just left of me right here in front of me behind this brick wall, going southward, upward. And this one right here, and yeah, this one's for that one. And then there's like another one that's down that other area, down that way, where that truck's at, that controls the other one that's looking at me, guys. But at the time, I obviously didn't know that. I didn't know that that's where they were. So you're seeing me right here. I'm just kind of showing this, guys. I was thinking of taking it out, but I was like, no, let me show them this because you guys can see for a fact, for sure, that it wasn't new to me. Like I didn't know where to go or what to do. But if you guys watch the same live stream number 3 of these video clips you're seeing here, you'll see the whole raw footage of me speaking, what I'm saying, everything as it's happening live, and that was a thrill, guys. That's why I always say always tune in live, especially when Division 2 has new content, guys. You just do not want to miss it with me, guys. It's always electrifying. You guys see what it is. I'm not sure. This is for any one of you guys. This whole run right here is for any one of you guys that missed the live stream, because I know my live streams do not get as promoted as a lot of my videos and possibly shorts. So that's why I'm putting this in video format right now, guys. Narrating over it and just like taking you guys through what my mind was thinking at the time where I was, and just how to handle it all together, guys. So yeah, GG's. I'm glad I can do it. It's not the easiest stuff, but yeah, it's one hell of a hard mission, guys. I can tell you that much. This Brooklyn Battle for Brooklyn DLC is definitely a lot harder heroically than any other Division 2 content, DC, Warlords of New York included. So it just is what it is, guys. So you see me kind of looking around here. We're trying to like more or less find the marker. But we're going to go ahead and skip to the point where I do find the marker. Just so that we're not wasting too much time, What I'm going to do here in a second, though, guys, I'm going to go ahead and switch over to the decoy. Just so that we can get this drone out of position. So you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and just leave it here because I was saying I was going to skip, but I'm just kind of trying to take you guys through more or less, guys, just, how I got it done and just, what I was thinking at the time and, like how I went about it, guys, just to show the authenticity of it. That's pretty much like on the basis what it is. Nonetheless, though, guys, you are seeing me here shoot the gun and hit that target. We got that gun out of there. That turret gun out there, guys. We got that out of there. So that's good. You're seeing me switch right back here to the Bulwark Shield. This is one hell of a build. If it rhymes tight, it's right, guys. But Bulwark Shield is one hell of a build. It definitely is, guys, when paired up right. This is a 6 skill tier build. So it's like it's always good. That's always a tongue twister. 6 skill tier build or 6 tier skill build. I'd rather say 6 tier skill build. But yeah, it just is what it is, guys. You want to make sure you have a good build. Bottom line, you want to make sure that you do have a good build inside here for sure. If you're especially if you're trying to solo it, that's integral. Very, very, very crucial. Very important that you have a build that can sustain the force of the enemy and what's going on, especially with these newer ranked heroic enemies, guys. Kind of makes me kind of think, in a sense, with the shivers, like if they were to come out with a new legendary, because I'm like, that legendary would be harder than any legendary we've seen, I'm sure, because every time they come out with these new content, the heroic is always more harder than the past heroic. And when you look at it, guys, like from the time of the 3 original legendaries, not Manning Zoo, but District Union Arena, Capitol Building, and Roosevelt Island, from the time those legendaries were released to the time Manning Zoo and Tidal Basin, like Manning Zoo and Tidal Basin obviously are a lot stronger legendaries than the other initial 3. So it's like, I think that's just something that they do with that. And if that's the case, that means the next legendary will be a little harder than any of the legendaries we've seen, including Manning Zoo and Tidal Basin. That'd be very interesting. But as I said, though, guys, we are in this room right here. I don't want to deviate too far off of this right now, but we're in this room right now, guys. Taking this guy out right here, you want to keep back. You don't want to delve too far in, obviously. Always want to, of course, keep distance, guys. Always want to, of course, keep distance. As we took him out there, that was a close one for me, obviously, there, though, guys. But nonetheless, we got it done. And you see me trying to switch back there, but the enemy's right back on our tail here, guys, as they want us to secure the area. But we are moving on here, guys. We are moving on. So I'm backing up here. And as I'm going back here, guys, I just want you guys to pay attention. It's just good to be able to be back at a distance on the enemy, guys. As I always say, PDF, not the PC wise, but PDF, patience, distance, focus. I say that all the time, guys. In my legendary missions, you guys that do watch my content, you'll see me say that a lot. And to a lot of agents, I get it. I might sound like a broken record when I'm saying that, guys, to you guys. You guys might be like, you know, I get it, distance focus, but it's like once you really put that into practice, you'll see exactly why I'm saying that and what I mean by that, and you will get by a lot of content because these guys that come in, they could push in hard, and when you get hit or even when you're uncomfortable, which happens a lot in the Division 2, you can be hit in like an uncomfortable spot, and you guys all know how that goes when that happens. People usually start panicking. They start running in like the directions they're not supposed to run in, and that could lead to wipe and whatnot. So the best thing to do, guys, is to just keep your distance. If you don't have like the strongest build, shield build, of course, or defensive build, and even if you do, keeping a distance kind of just allows you to see the bigger picture more clearly from a distance. You know, like it's no different from seeing a picture close up. You can only see so much. Whereas backing up, you can see the entire thing and where you're supposed to go, how the room's set up, everything else. So it's like, that's the only reason why I say that. You know, see where I'm standing right here, guys? See, I could have been down there behind that car, but you see that guy rushing? If I would have went down there and tried to hide behind that car, it would have been an issue because this guy would have rushed me like this. I would not have been able to back up like you're seeing me here. I would not have been able to, you know, set myself up this way with all the other enemies around and be able to fight him. And this guy right here, this purple guy you see me shooting, he probably would have flanked to the right, seeing how that guy came up on me. Because they try to make you turn your back so that the enemy can shoot at you and you can't block them. That's what they usually do when they see you with a shield. So, and I do know a lot of agents have great defensive builds and whatnot, so it is what it is. But that's my whole thing, guys, in this room. In this mission, you just want to keep your distance up here. You want to be using mostly a shield build, I would say. I mean, if you can do it without one, kudos. But I would say to use one for sure because I'm using my bulwark shield here, guys. The build that you actually see me using here, respectively, is actually one of the first builds. Major builds that I made during this game. It wasn't this shield build. It was actually another skill build, but I incorporated this shield build into it. Once I saw how lethal it was, I was like, dang, this is scary good. Just to let you guys know, food for thought, this is actually the build that I did for Directive Legendary Tidal Basin in. And I believe Manning Zoo for Directive 2. I have to go back to the video, guys, for Directive Legendary. For Directive Legendary Tidal Basin and Manning Zoo without modifiers, by the way, guys. I never use modifiers. There's no modifiers in this mission. As I said, I feel the devs could have done more with that, but we'll get respectively to that towards the end of the video. But right now, guys, you're seeing me stay back here. Okay, so access the Army Terminal. So you see the mission continuing here, guys, and you know what? Totally the funny thing here is that I'm running this mission as you're seeing me run it right now here, guys. I never ran through it. And I'll say it again right here. And I know I did actually say this during the video. I believe I did, but I'll reiterate it again just so that you guys know. I never ran through this mission once. Once at the time you're seeing me run this. This was all brand new. I never saw the mission. Me shooting that, everything. Didn't know what to do. Had no clue. This was just my very, very, very first time running it. And I was doing it on heroic like this solo, guys. So take that into consideration too. If anybody wants to know that. Did I have foresight, insight on the mission already? No, I had no insight. This is a fresh run. So there's that to consider that too, guys. So, and I got through this. So that speaks volumes. I'll leave that alone. It's all good, guys. I enjoyed doing it. As I said, life's a game. Division 2 God, guys. I always say it. Don't say it for nothing, guys. I continue to, I love playing this game, guys. I love this game, this franchise. That's why I'm so, I get frustrated at times when they don't come out with new content or just new things to do in it. Cause it's like, man, this game it's amazingly great. Like there's so much it can do, guys. There's so much potential this game has considering it's been 7 years. But in this room, I've just been going off on rants, guys, because you can see the love of my game through my commentary, obviously. But in this room, you're seeing us just keep back, guys. You want to keep back. That gun's over there shooting at us, that turret laser gun. It's just beaming at us right now. I don't believe it's a laser. I think it has a little sight on us, but it's kind of like just shooting like, some machine gun more or less. But you kind of just want, if you have a good shield like what I have here, you don't have to worry about it. You could kind of just fight them off. The Bulwark Shield is excellently great in that way, guys. Bulwark Shield is complete awesome sauce in that sense because it blocks all the projectiles off. It keeps these guys off of us, allows us to work without having to worry too much about anything. When I did run this, however, guys, with some agents in a group, somebody, I believe they threw a pulse over there or something. And it kind of staggered the gun like for a second. So I'm not sure where this gun's hitbox is at, guys. I did not find that within this run. So if you guys know, go ahead and post in the comment section below where that gun's hitbox is at to take that out. If that's just happens to be so much of a problem or a hindrance to any groups running this. But realistically, it shouldn't pose as that much of a problem because I kind of stood there in front of it just to let it know it's not really doing damage to my shield. But I was more or less just saying earlier, though, that that gun really shouldn't pose that much of an issue considering you have to go right in that room, guys. So it's like, as long as you can get to the right fast without it shooting you, you'll be fine. Like, you don't really have to take it out. The next place you got to go is to the right anyways. So you're seeing us right here, override lockdown, guys. And when I was going through each one of these rooms, guys, I'll just take you through what my mindset was too. I had no clue what was coming. So if you go back to my live stream number 2, which is where this original video was shot with all its original commentary and everything. This is just me commentating over it, taking you guys through it, how to handle it. You'll definitely see that a lot of these rooms, like, I didn't know like exactly what was going on. I would kind of say sometimes at times, this must be one of the last rooms, or this must be the last room, which I'm glad I never relaxed because some of those rooms actually were not the last room, but I still got over the hump in that room, respectively. And it's never an easy task, but when you're focused, you stay focused, it's all good. So you're seeing us in this room, guys. Override the lockdown, the Army terminal mission, locate and neutralize Danvers. You're seeing us. Just keep back here, guys, with the 6 skill tier build. We're taking that medic out. Want to be sure to get him out of there, guys. As I always say in Legendary, you want to get the medics out. Always want to make that first priority, guys. So you see me keep back here, watching over these guys. Yeah, but it's like, you want to just like totally ensure that you have a good, like, enough build that can do damage and also sustain damage or withheld damage, because that's how it is in solo. Anything you're doing solo, you want to be able to dish damage out while at the same time be able to block damage. So it's like, that's why I said kudos to anybody that does it without a shield. But that would just have to be a very, 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 very pristinely well optimized defensive build in order to do that on heroic solo final Battle for Brooklyn mission Army terminal with no modifiers, guys. So that's what you're seeing right here. I haven't seen this, guys. I've been looking for it. I've been trying to see if anybody's done this mission without any modifiers included solo, and I haven't seen it. So you guys are seeing it here right now. That's how I run. That's how I've always ran. It's most likely how I always will run, guys. I know that does make the mission harder in a sense, but hey, I accept it, guys. You know, for those of you guys that have been watching me, you already know. I don't have to say what's understood. Doesn't have to be explained. So it's like, I definitely appreciate the challenge of it when they do stuff like this. But like I said, guys, my main thing is just, I've respectively never seen this mission done without modifiers solo by anybody. As of right now. So hopefully this guy will serve as proof in order to help others be able to get through it without modifiers and be able to show the devs that modifiers are definitely not always needed, in the game, unless like the agent really struggles with the content and just, can't like do it or whatnot, or doesn't feel they can make it build powerfully enough. I'm just kind of like an advocate, guys. That's why I'm saying whenever I talk about something, guys, I don't just talk about it to talk about it. I'm more or less trying to show the devs that modifiers really aren't needed, and this stuff can still get done in this game, even without those modifiers included. And you guys can maybe focus on more content instead of modifiers, like more incursions, more legendary missions, making the game more complex, more different exotics. Why have we still not gotten an ice exotic yet, guys? That not burns, but that's kind of funny. Freezes the enemies, and like does all sorts of stuff. I've spoken in some of my past videos regarding that information, obviously, guys. So it allows, I think like what I'm doing, it just allows the devs to be able to really consider and be like, are those really needed like in the game, or can we just focus on some new content and really start giving these guys what they've been asking for? And I'm not saying to take the modifiers out, guys. I always suggested a solution where it's like, before you start the game, they could ask you, do you want to activate modifiers for your game? If you say no, the modifiers won't be active, and they'll match you up with people that don't have them. But if they can't find anybody, they'll match you up with people that have modifiers, worst case scenario, or vice versa. You can have them on, and they'll match you up with people with modifiers. I just feel like there's like a better way they could have went about it instead of forcing people to have them on. because they're not needed, guys. They're definitely not needed. But if they do help you, kudos. I say to any agent, any new agent, whoever they are, rookie agent, veteran agent that finds these missions or a lot of this content hard or too hard to be done, they see it as unimaginable to be done, then I get it. You know, not everybody's talented at different things, guys. I get it. Sometimes I might be doing some stuff and it might be coming very easy to me at times, some of the things, and I might have to, sometimes I have to step back and look at it and be like, actually, this mission is pretty tough. It's not anything. That's why I tell a lot of my agents that join me for Legendary, I'm like, this stuff isn't just normal stuff. You guys be ready. Have your stuff built ready and all that stuff, because it's not normal. I do know I run it like it's normal, but it definitely is far from normal. So I get that for sure. I definitely understand that. I get it. And especially with random agents at that, guys. I run Legendary with random. I know a lot of people run it with Discord agents, close friends, with mics, all sorts of stuff. They don't run it with complete 3 random agents. That's what I do, guys, with a various success. 99% success most times. So it's like just doing that, like it does just, it definitely gets me more used to the missions and how they run, or just, how to better assist people depending on their skill level. But as I was saying though, guys, with modifiers, no knock on that. If you use them, if they helped you, you can get content done that you weren't able to do without them. No knock on that at all. Everybody's at a different talent level. Everything's great. Hell, I'm looking at some of the modifiers being like, what am I doing? I could probably make some builds with this thing that would be, if I'm doing this without them, what would these builds do that you're seeing at this build with the modifiers included? Like, would I even have to take cover? Would I just be able to just stand out and open? So it's like, it makes you think, but it's just like, I don't want to feel like I'm kind of getting a leg up to beat a mission. Like, that's what I feel modifiers present. And the devs can kind of say that it's just to equalize the mission, but as you guys are seeing here, the mission can be done. So in my sense, I feel like I'm just getting like an extra boost, a leg up on them, which would be fun in a way, but it's like, to get that challenge or to get that, that feeling of actually doing it, I just have to do it this way. So it is what it is, guys. But you're seeing us right here in this room. I know, like, I've been rambling on a bit, guys, on the division and just the way I see stuff, guys, because I really do love this franchise. I got to be honest with you guys. I've been playing this franchise for years, ever since it came out. This is year 7, and I'm still on this, guys. I never even suspected I'd be here this long through everything. So it's insane. It's very interesting. So I just kind of want to get back to the video, guys, and do some pointers in the room, though, because you guys have been watching, obviously, as I've been speaking, I'm sure. So you're seeing us in this room, guys. I'm kind of just going around. You see me keep to the right corner of the room where that door was at. I was hoping the door would be open, but then I knew that they were eventually going to switch it up like that. As you see me run there shooting the robot, the yellow robot, I knew that in a sense, because I never ran this room before, but I was always like, the devs, they always do that. They'll have the enemy spawning from one side of the room to try and get you comfortable, especially on heroic, and definitely on legendary. And then all of a sudden they'll come from behind you. Like, they'll just spawn in behind you to try and see if everybody's sleeping. And if everybody's sleeping, yeah, they'll definitely catch you there and it's wipe. Much more so solo, right? I don't have anybody to have my back here, guys. So it's like I got to be like watching everything. So we're watching here, guys. See me shooting the robot. The key thing here, guys, here's the key thing in this room when it says neutralize Johnny Gray Linder. We're fighting Johnny Gray Linder boss in Army Terminal Heroic. Solo, no modifiers. Here's what you want to do. You want to kind of just keep all the enemy like in your sights. Like, you don't want to get greedy and start shooting the boss. You could have high DPS, but you don't want to just start focusing on the boss, because all the other enemies will come around you, surround you, start shooting you. You don't want that. You might have a great defensive build where you can focus on the boss and take a lot of shots from the enemies. But as long as your DPS is strong, you'd have to be able to take them out, guys. So there's that. And also, guys, I want to just touch on this too, as I was speaking about modifiers earlier. If this helps any of you guys that had modifiers that have been finding this mission hard to solo, even with your modifiers on, I feel like this would be something that would also help you guys out as well. I feel if you implemented this stuff with the modifiers on, it could prove it definitely useful in having a victory within this mission, or getting a lot further at least than you got within this room, because this room was a sausage fuckfest if I ever did see one, guys. I don't mean to say that, try to curse too much on my commentary and whatnot, and I try to make it respectable for you guys, and 99% of the time I do that. But this room definitely was nothing that I was sitting here like just chilling back on. I'm not saying any room I usually do that, but this room for sure, guys, I can be honest with you. I was like, man, okay, what's coming next? What's happening here? Let me watch this, guys. You guys are seeing here that healer is over there. That's a problem now. That's why I say you got to take the medics out. I do have a great shield build. This guy's throwing fire nades at me now. Okay, so I'm right here. I have my shield. I have my bulwark shield. I'm not panicking. As you guys are seeing, I'm not panicking. I'm like, okay, they're hitting me, but I know for a fact they're not. They can't get through my shield. My shield's too powerful. You see this boss come? He thinks he can come and clean me up. He thinks he can just come by and do that and just get away. And I'm not gonna get him. But watch this, guys. I have overdrive on this build too. And I should have used it already earlier here. I don't know why I didn't. I was probably trying to wait till some of the enemies came. Okay, there it is. I threw the grenade. You're seeing overdrive, the little plus sign, battery sign on the bottom of my health there. Health box there. You're seeing that robot come around. I have a shield, guys. I'm in overdrive. So these guys, believe me, they're not hurting me with this build when I'm like this. I use this build for legendary content, and the legendary AI definitely have issues even thinking about hurting me like this. So if they can't do it, I know for a fact these guys are not legendary level AI. The devs might have upped them. They definitely did up them from the heroic. And incursion, I feel like they're a little stronger than the incursion enemies. But like I said, they're definitely not the level still of legendary. So it's like, I knew for a fact, I was like, I can deal with these guys. All I got to do is just pick my spots, be calm, collective, and then just work, and everything will be good. It's not as easy as 1, 2, 3, guys. You see, as you're seeing, I have this build. You can die. You could definitely wipe even using this. You have to know how to use it and how to go about it. And that's why I tell various agents, guys, within this game, I cannot stress it enough. It's not just your build, because some people, they'll come into different missions saying like, they have a great build, come into incursions, legendary missions just for the build. And I'm like, obviously it's not just a build to ensure success. It's movement, it's knowledgeable know-how, it's just knowing the division, how to move. It's just being experienced at it and knowing that stuff. And you don't always have to be experienced. It's just picking your spots well, guys. That's what I mean when I say pick your spots. I'll say it again here. When you guys have heard me say this within other videos respectively. So for those of you that might feel that I'm sounding like a broken record saying it, this is why I tell you this stuff. Because if you utilize this stuff, practice it, and actually take it down, and don't just look at it as nothing, you'll be able to start seeing how these things are done, where to move to, how to do it, and you'll be like, wow, it's not really as hard as you're thinking. You'll kind of, nothing negative at all, but sometimes you'll laugh at some people that have like some elite level builds and some content they'll say they can't do, and they'll be like, you definitely should be able to get through that. Like if you just relax, like I don't see how you can't do it. But the reason why they can't do it, guys, is because they don't know the ins and outs of the game. They don't know how to play the game. And that's the difference between heroic and legendary. That's why this mission, I was kind of just more so ready for, because it's like legendary lets you know the angles. It teaches you that, teaches you how to play the game. At least if you're not running with a clan and running with randoms like me and beating legendary, it teaches you really how to run this game and where to stand, which is why I enjoy doing content like this. This is a reason for that. So in this room, guys, you're seeing me keep right here on the corner right here, not too far from the door I came through, I believe, with this ledge as cover. And I always say that, emphasize that a lot. You want to use a ledge next to you, anything that you can use, even if you have a shield, because they're shooting your shield, guys, it's being depleted. It doesn't matter what you think. Even if you go into overdrive, you can't stay in overdrive forever. It's going to eventually go down. Even if I'll beat slowly, it's going down. So it's like anyhow you can get any type of cover to help you at any moment. This is just smart to do that instead of taking every single bullet, because if you take every single bullet, your shield will definitely deplete faster than usual. Even though if it will be slow, it doesn't matter how slow it is, it'll be faster than usual because every bullet from the enemy's hitting you. And that's not a smart tactic. It would be better off if you had, at least some cover from a building or a wall or something, So that's why I always say that. You're seeing the boss here. He came back again. And you're noticing as he came up, like everybody in there, grandma was firing at me, guys. But my shield's good. I have my thing on me. I'm not sweating it. I'm just glad they didn't have bombs, really, at this part. Because if they did, it would have been tough. Because I know if my shield holds up so well against spamming bomb threats, I kind of got to start my defensive move, which is why I am looking for bombers, guys. Because I'm like, I definitely wouldn't want that around here. That would definitely pose as an issue. So you see me take out that health box. We're here, guys. We are here. And you see this battle going out. You see me remaining patient, guys. I'm not chasing the boss. His life's low, obviously. This he's about to be out. But you see I'm remaining patient. My main key thing, guys, I wasn't even thinking about the boss much. I was thinking about these ads. I was like, I can get these guys out of here unless they keep spawning as a result of the boss. Then yeah, but I was like, I got to get this boss out of here. So you're seeing him hit me here. And this was a close call here. I was like, okay, these guys really have me here. Let me get my assault drone, which also did a great job with that. I'm trying to get my overdrive here because I realized that I'm in a pickle right here. My thing's going down. Okay, so once I got my overdrive here, I knew I was good. I was like, I can stand out here now and take shots. You're seeing my shield. It's not dropping. Notice. I'm getting shot by everybody and it's not dropping. This build's just godly, guys. A 4-tier, not 4-tier, 6-tier skill build that I did with legendary 4 directives. Legendary 4 directives. So it's like, if I can get that done, then it is what it is. There's other builds that I did with the lesser legendaries 4 directives, but it wasn't this one. But Tidal Basin, as far as Tidal Basin and like Manning Zoo, then yeah. So you're seeing these guys come through the door. You're seeing they have a lot of spawns to the door, but if you have a good shield, there's nothing you have to worry about. You could take these guys out. You can just, you can keep your composure, take them out. We got the boss out of there, if I'm not mistaken. Stabilize the power grid. There's something that I got to do. So we got to stabilize the power grid, guys. And I think I realized that then, and that's when I was like, okay, so I got to move. I think these guys are going to keep spawning. You guys respectively let me know in the comment section. I don't think I sat around in here long enough to know if they will just like keep spawning if you don't stabilize the power grid. But the only thing I can say about this room, guys, as opposed to that godforsaken last room, is that I'm glad that there was no timer on this thing, because that just allows me time to work. You see what I'm saying? If there was a timer in here, it'd be like, man, that'd be just a facepalm headache. Don't like when they put timers on this game, guys, because I feel like they got the timer at the end mission a little off, especially as far as soloing, especially when you're not using any modifiers. So it is what it is. But yeah, that last room's a little fun, guys. I can honestly say that. That last room's not even like the hardest. It's just the timer. It's a timer on it as fast as you have to do everything. So you see me go here and get this, guys. I sent my assault drone. Assault drone's an excellent thing to have in here, guys. Excellent thing to have. I would kind of have a hive if I had a team, but I need a shield, obviously. So it's like, I was like, I need a shield, but at the same time that I have a shield, I would need, damn, that was a tough instance there. That guy could have shot me almost. I don't know what I was doing there. But yeah, you want like to have something that that can protect you, but you also want to have some type of skill. It doesn't have to be a drone, but you want to have something that can get over to those guys and damage them when they try to hide, because it's no fun when they try and hide and then you have enemies flanking. It's like, and they can have 1% health left, guys. You guys that play in the hard difficulty know exactly what I mean. But yeah. So I'm keeping that guy alive, guys. I'm trying to do the reactors. I know if I kill him, this purple guy, this is one of the main key things I want you guys to know here. I know if I kill that guy, the thing's they might just spawn all new enemies. So I'm like, to hell with that. Let me leave this guy alive and let me work on the reactor. So I'm leaving this purple guy alive. I know he doesn't pose any threat at all with my shield. No threat at all. So I'm like, let me just watch him, keep him alive. He can do what he's doing. Let me just get the rest of these reactors. Okay, so you're seeing me, I thought, because like I said, guys, I never ran the mission. I thought maybe I could kill him and I'll be good. Oh, no, I think, yeah, they did tell me here that, okay, it was good. They did tell me here that everything was good. So after that, I did that. So there you go, guys. You saw it right there. When you're in that room, after fighting that boss, you don't kill all the ads. Kind of just leave one alive. Preferably not a gold, obviously, but like, you know what I mean? Like purple or red. Just leave them like to kind of linger with low life and then just go around and pick up the rest of the... not pick up, but activate the rest of the switches you have to do until they say you're good to go, and then you can kill them. Because if you do that, I think a whole batch of enemies will come out again, and you don't want that. That's definitely not what you want. I had the feeling in that room that's what it was, and I was like, I'm not going to take a chance. I don't think they're going to allow me to just hit these levers without nothing around me. I feel if I kill them too fast, they're just going to spawn more. So I was like, I've been there, done that before. So I was like, you know what? Let me not do that. This is all off of a first run, guys. And like I said, I do not watch any content creator run anything. That's how like, you're going to see what happens at the end here. Because it's like, I don't know any of these mechanics. I don't know what I'm supposed to do when I'm done doing something. I didn't know. This was all brand new, guys. You're seeing a brand new run here. When I did this was brand new. So I believe I was taking a break here, guys. So we're going to go ahead and skip this part 1 sec. But as I was saying earlier here, though, guys, it's pretty tough, though. Like, thinking about it, though, it's actually pretty tough, considering that I had no knowledge on this mission, guys. Like, this room I'm going in, I didn't know where the enemies would spawn. And I was like, you know what? Instead of going out there, let me kind of, like, just keep near these stairs here. I just went out there kind of to allow the enemy to spawn and be activated. And I was like, let me go back to this door as long as it stays open. That's the whole thing. You can always fight off your back foot. I say that a lot in Legendary. And it does give you that chance to be able to do that. So I was like, you know what? Let me chill here. The mini map, guys, I cannot stress it enough. The mini map is your best friend. Your best friend, your greatest friend is the mini map. You want to make sure that you're just watching the mini map and just keeping an eye on that, because that will let you know where the enemies are at, where they're moving in. Nobody can flank you without you knowing that they're there, or having some type of indication, because they're always there. And if somebody gets flanked, it's literally because you're not looking at the mini map. That's what it is, like that. That's what it is. Because usually when I notice, guys, when I'm on the mini map and I notice my gameplay when the mini map was a main core focus, I really did emphasize it as a main core focus in that run. In a specific run, I'll notice that I never get blindsided in those runs. So I think when that happens to me, I kind of lose sight of the mini map, and it's like, oh, yep, there was somebody behind me. How did I not see them? After when I watched the video again, it's like they were there the whole time. It's just they got closer. I didn't realize it because I was trying to take somebody out that was in front of me or something else when I should have seen that. So it's like I said, guys, you always want to pay attention to the mini map. Always make that priority when you get into battle, especially if you're doing anything solo. You definitely want to do that. Okay, so you're seeing us take this chunk out here, this heavy out. They're getting closer, getting closer. We're taking them out with the beautiful Liberty, guys. Liberty's not bad. I probably need to get the Regulus, guys. I think the Regulus would go a lot better with this build, with that headshot damage it could do. I might make that a priority, guys. I don't know. Who knows? But I was always thinking maybe the Regulus might be that. I don't have that one as of right now. So maybe if I got that, maybe I could add to this build, guys. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe there's just something more to do. But as I said, though, the build does hold up, guys. Liberty is great with this one. You're seeing the medic over there. You're seeing. I'm trying to go out there and get that medic, guys, because like I said, the same way I said, make the mini map a key priority. The medic is actually the key priority in terms of who you're supposed to kill first as an enemy faction, unless like maybe the Chunga's like right up in your face. But obviously, if the mini map could show who was where, like with a little plus sign on the enemy, if it was a medic, or like a bullet sign, if it was assault or a rusher, like a little rush like symbol on the map, maybe they might do that in Division 3, so you know exactly what type of enemy is behind you or where they are at. Not just that an enemy's there, but the actual type of enemy that's there, if it's a bomber or whatever it is. So there's always that, guys. But like, apart from that, you want to take the medic out, guys. I'm kind of just reiterating a lot of legendary things, like a lot of legendary tactics, tips, and tricks, because when you utilize that here, especially on heroic, even if they ups the difficulty, it's not going to matter much because you'll still be able to get it done. That's the whole thing, guys. Like being able to do that, running legendary normally, you can get this stuff done. And no modifiers are needed, guys. As I said, I was saying it earlier, and I don't know if I touched on it, emphasizing it, but you guys might hear me talk like a lot about it in that sense. But I'm going to show you more or less how it can be done. Like without it, like people might see like that. I might say like I'm not for modifiers, but you're going to see why I'm not. I'm going to show you why I'm not for them and how I can still do stuff even though when I don't have them equipped. So that's my whole case. Like you're never going to see me make a point against something and not have any evidence or anything to show of why I'm against it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I kind of try and keep on my channel. I try and keep my channel like that, authentically true. You guys see authentic gameplay. You guys already know what it is when you come to my channel. You're going to see me do runs like this. I'm not just going to talk about it. I'm going to do the videos. I'm going to do the shorts. But I'm also going to show you the gameplay also and show you that this thing's real. I'm the real deal. I'm not just going to put up small videos and tell you something can be done and not show you exactly like, you know, the process on which to do it. I'm just not an advocate of that, guys. That's why I'm saying, hey, hit that like and subscribe button, guys, if you guys want to see it done or you want to also know how it's done in that sense. So GG's. This part was funny here, guys. These scientists ran out like that. I'm like, what are they running from? Obviously a room that's a damn headache. That's what it was. So, and the room actually wasn't too much of a headache as I was thinking it was obviously going to be for myself. But, you know, staying back here, what you're seeing me run here, when I was running this, it was all brand new. Like I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know if there was going to be like 2 bosses that spawned out of nowhere in here. Like I didn't know what was going to happen. So it says investigate the workshop. That's what we're doing, guys. And you just want to kind of just keep near back here, guys, near the door. You want to keep back here near the door, like I said, preferably with a shield build. If some of you guys have a great defensive build that does not require a shield, then by all means. But nonetheless, I would just say just remain back here, pick your spots, look around. Eventually, you're going to have to go up. You see me kind of shooting the hound there. You're gonna have to go up and activate this thing. Retrieve data from the workstation. So you have to do that. And you're gonna see me kind of here do that. It's gonna be kind of funny here. Because I'm gonna kind of do that, and you're seeing the door there close. And I don't know, yeah, I don't know if I didn't see that, but the door did close, and I was thinking I could run back through the door over here, but it closed already. And I just realized just now watching it, it closed. I don't know how I didn't see that. I might have been looking at my other PC since this was a live stream, guys. The original video of this is actually in my live stream number 2. But this is just like my own narration of me taking you through my thoughts and exactly what I was thinking at the moment, rewatching this again, what was going on. So I'm able to do that, guys. And the reason why I want to do that is I want to just take you guys through it authentically and show you, any of you out there that are looking to do this, trying to solo it, you haven't been able to do it, you know, or you just have, it's tough for you to get by the mission, even in a group, like, you know, like you just want to know kind of how do you do it? You know, where's the best places maybe to stand, you know? I'm just trying to kind of present that there, guys. Somebody might come out with a more detailed guide possibly on this mission, but as far as being able to be to get it done very, very early, then yeah. So realistically, guys, I got this done like some days ago. Like this happened. Like if you guys see when my live stream number 2 happened for Division 2 Battle for Brooklyn, that's when this was all done. That's the day this was all done. So you have to go back to that respective video to see the real date on when this was done. But I'm uploading this today, guys, just to show you that this is how this mission is done. This is how you do it. I didn't realize what the mission was, guys. I didn't even realize that this was the last mission of the game. I didn't realize that this wasn't the last room. I was assuming this might be the last room. Every time I did something, I was assuming that one of these rooms might be around the last room or like close to it. We're going to get this medic out. But obviously, guys, yeah, I'm just glad I kept my composure here, and that's what you want to do. You want to keep your composure, keep back. As you guys are seeing on my screen, respectively, no modifiers at all. It is heroic difficulty, so you know how this can be. But what can I say, guys? What can I say? I'm used to doing it. It can be fun. So you see me hit that the fire there. Definitely not the funnest all the time when you're in it, because you know you're trying to do what you got to do to survive it. Make sure you make the right decisions. You're seeing this dog come up here. I thought he was gonna toast me up, guys, with this flame. My shield is doing great against the flame. So I was like, you know what? This dog can go ahead and back it up, and we can go ahead and keep our composure here, guys. And I know it can be tough, though. You want to have a build, like I said, this is why I say this. In doing solo stuff like this, you want to have a build, and even if you're in a team, you want to have a build that can obviously perform and do what you want it to do. I always say, for all agents, I'd always say, it's tough to know if a build will perform well. It's really not, actually. Just go to the summit, put it on heroic, what have you, challenging, whatever you want to put it on, whatever difficulty you're used to playing on, legendary for that instance. Put that on, and go inside there and use that build, whatever build you think is good. If it does perform well in there, you're ready for the mission. If it does not, you're not ready for the mission. The reason why I say that, because heroic summit, as I said before, or legendary summit as well, is not as hard as a legendary stronghold. And heroic summit is obviously not as strong as a real heroic mission. So it's like summit is always a watered down version of that difficulty, whichever one you choose. However, it does present the notion that if you can get it done in there, like if you can make a build and go into the summit and do normal legendary on, and like beat the enemies and stuff, you could actually use that in a mission and actually defeat the enemies still there and get past it. Like, do you know how to move, and just pick your spots, and actually how the movement and know-how. As I said, the build is just half the battle in legendary and whatnot. And in a lot of these missions, it's like also the know-how and movement. So as I was saying earlier, going off of the summit respectively, guys, the summit will be a good indication of what you can do as far as whatever difficulty you respectively choose, guys. So you're seeing here, that's a tough spot I'm in. I kind of went up a little close there, guys. You see I made a mistake there. You're seeing right now, my life is low right now. Definite mistake was made there. I should have been back here. I was trying to go back up there to try and get the percentage up higher, which obviously wasn't the biggest mistake because you have to do that. But I wasn't calculating the enemies that were behind me to the right. So that's one area where it kind of went off. I'm trying to take this time to heal myself up. That's what I was thinking of right here, guys. I'm taking you through what I was thinking in my mind. Okay, so I think I was pressing the wrong button to heal, guys. I was like, I don't even know. I was pressing, maybe I was pressing I think I was pressing left or something like that. I probably wasn't pressing the right button. I think I was pressing the right button and it just wasn't healing though. There was something that was going on and I was like, what the hell is happening here? Yeah, this part was crazy. I don't even know what the heck was going on here. I just know I was trying to heal and somehow for some reason it wasn't working. Yeah, it was weird. Either that or I was panicking like hell and I wasn't pressing the right button and I didn't realize, guys. Who knows? But I really believe that I was pressing it. And this game will have bugs sometimes, and I'll be like, "What the hell is going on?" You know. So we'll leave that up in the air. Maybe I was pressing the wrong button, guys. But that's one thing you don't want to do. I guess you saw it right here. You don't want to panic like that. Those things can happen because it's like, man, they almost had me there for sure. Okay, so we're back on our feet here, guys. That was a close one. I can honestly say that much. But we got our bearings back about us. This guy threw something here, and it got my weaponry out of kind of pulsed me here or something. And he got my weaponry out of I couldn't use my skills, guys. So it's like you don't want that. As soon as that guy did that, I was like, I got to get this guy the hell out of here. Totally cannot have him in here. Got to get this guy out. So that's what we did there. You see me moving around the room a little bit here. I'm trying to get that medic. He's all the way over there, and I was like, I do not want this guy bringing everybody back. That's the definite thing. That's definitely what we do not want. We don't want him to be able to do that. We want to be able to take him out. We got him out. This guy's there. Got that purple guy out. So like I said, guys, in this room, you're seeing me stick like right here to the like corner area. I'm not sure if this is the best spot in the room, but you want to be somewhere where you can see all the enemies, like where you can dodge them, and you see that little corner I was at. Like nobody could like flank me, get behind me, try and sandwich me. One person in front of me, one person behind me. You don't want that happening because when that happening, it definitely does have a much higher chance of leading to a wipe. So you just want to totally always keep that in mind. So you're seeing us here taking out this medic. You want to get this medic out of here. Definitely do not want to have him be able to solidify himself back up, get him out of there. I thought I got him out of there earlier, actually, guys. I did not. Okay, so you're seeing him shoot me there. You're seeing somebody else come up here. I do want to heal. This is a bomber here now, guys. So I saw it was a bomber. I was like, this guy, I got to get him the hell out of here. I got to just keep firing at him. Don't give him a chance to shoot anything. I mean, you see me getting a nade there. It's a good thing he didn't bomb me there, guys. I guess I got lucky on that instance, I guess, there, in a sense, almost, I could say. I was thinking of moving up that way, but somebody might have been on the other side. So you're seeing 82%, guys. We got those guys out of there. Doesn't look like there's much of anything else in here. So we're going around getting it, guys. So as you guys saw right here in this room, where you have to investigate the workshop, retrieve data from the workstation, you want to kind of just keep like in a corner somewhere where you can see the enemies all over, guys. You just don't the key thing inside here, guys, that you just do not, honestly, you do not want to allow the enemy time to be able to get around you. You don't want to be standing in a spot where they can like get on both sides of you, where you can't see both of them. Especially if you have a shield build, you can't see both of them, and that's just bad because they're going to light you up. One of them are going to light you up from the blind spot, and that'll be that. So you just want to just make sure that you're always looking at both spots. So you're seeing us here. Mission was brand new to me at this time, guys. So I'm sitting here trying to realize, okay, what am I supposed to be doing here? Retrieve data. I was like, okay, so I got to go back over here. For a second, I think when I was playing, I thought I kind of finished this up. So I was like, okay, let me finish this up. Is there going to be anybody else coming at this part? Obviously. I was like, I had no clue. Disable workstation. I was like, okay, so we got to do that. I was like, will we be able to do this in just peace? Or will somebody be coming after us? I had no clue. So I killed all the enemies already. You see me switching over to my other gun. It's not the strongest one, but it's one of the ones I have on for this build. Obviously, my pistol, the Liberty, is the exotic for this shield build. So I'm taking these out. I'm like, this seems clean, but let me stay on my toes because I'm pretty sure it's not going to be that easy. And lo and behold, guys, obviously, it wasn't that easy. So I was like, before these guys get over here, let me go ahead and get this out of here. Got that one out of here. Okay. Boom. There you go. Finally got it out. Okay, so then now, okay, you see them. My grenade didn't go there, so I had to get away from there so I didn't kill myself with that. This god darn game. So it's like, yeah, there's instances where sometimes it feels this game is just against you sometimes. So you see that drone's over there. You see these guys are all the way over here trying to light me up. I'm like, okay, I'm good. I have my shield. If I could just keep my composure, watch these guys, watch this guy over here. Somebody's on this side. Make sure nobody sneaks up on me. We'll be good. You just always want to be watching the room, guys. You always want to be watching the room. So that guy's all the way up there. And it's good to have an assault drone, guys, because you see it can it can go after these guys now. So it's like they could try and hide as much as they want to try and hide, but that's not they can't hide forever, obviously. So my drone's obviously going to take them out. They can sit there and hide and try and hide all they want to. It's not going to won't save them. I think my drone was actually shooting. I was trying to get it to shoot one of those guys. I think I just remember it was actually shooting the thing. So I was like, oh, thanks, drone. Okay, cool. So it dealt with that. So I was just saying now, boom, overdrive. Let's deal with these guys. Get this damn bomber out of here. Don't want him in here that can, send a bomb over here. Some crap, 1 shot, 2 shots, somebody. You don't want that. Probably 2 shot. It's heroic. I wouldn't say 1 shot, but this mission definitely does serve as difficult at times, can be. Okay, so what's that? That's a sniper. Boom, take them out. Investigate workshop. Okay, so follow the power line, guys. So you're seeing we got them out of here, guys. The whole thing in this room right here is you just want to keep the composure. That's it. You want to keep your distance. You want to just keep focus. You want to have a great build. Most importantly, guys, you want to have a great build overall to be able to get it all done. So there's always that. Highly appreciate it, guys. Highly appreciate all of you and any of you guys joining. Hit that like and subscribe button if you're enjoying it right now. Solo, Army Terminal, Heroic, and no modifiers, guys. Life's a game here. Taking you guys through it right now, showing you how it's done, what to do, just the rigor of the mission. And if anybody, hopefully anybody is having trouble with this mission, this definitely helps out highly. That's the reason why I do it. So GG's, guys. Let's see. Okay, so we're checking this. Yeah, we're going through a few things here, guys. So yeah, this is just authentic gameplay of it. You'll see me check a few items here, guys. But yeah, this mission was crazy. It was something new. This indeed was a new mission, and it was just like, man, how long is it going to take, obviously, to get through it? What's coming next? I didn't know that. So it's like this next room right here, obviously now I know what's going to be coming and whatnot, but it's like beforehand, I didn't know. Like I was like, what's going to happen here? Am I going to be able to do this and that? So yeah. So you see me taking my drone out. I'm kind of going here to this door. I'm kind of shooting through it to see if any enemies spawn. I'm going to shoot through it, actually. I'm not doing it there yet. But I'm kind of waiting right here for my drone to kind of just, spawn back. So once it does that, which now it has, yeah, we're going to continue on right here, guys. We're going to continue on. 1 sec. Okay, guys, skipped past all that other stuff, and we're going to go ahead and continue through the door here. Okay, we're going forward, guys. We're going forward. So yeah, it says follow the power line, guys. So we're continuing here on Army Terminal, Heroic, no modifiers. We're continuing. Every time you guys are seeing me right there with the pistol, I'm shooting them through the door windows, is because I'm trying to see if any of the enemies spawn or anything like that by me doing that or are activated, because that's always good. And speaking on that, guys, you're going to see a live example of that right here. You're going to see me do that, and obviously the door is shut, so we're going to battle them like this from here. And sometimes, guys, it's not about working harder, it's about working smarter. Not saying it cannot be done from out there. It's just, hey, I'm the agent, guys, as I say all the time. I want to be shot at the absolute least. If I could take the enemies out without taking the least amount of damage, guys. Not shot at the least, because they're going to bullet frenzy me anyway, no matter what I do, but if I'm able to respectively keep back, I don't have to be out there and be getting shot at and be taking all those bullets. It's always good. So you're seeing it here. The devs might jump on this, obviously, as a result of this video or whatnot. But this is one of the ways that you get it done right here. I think it's still hard enough, guys, because I feel these guys still hit pretty hard. And even if you were behind here, there's a lot of agents that would still get killed. I can tell you right now easily, even still being behind this door. So you still want to pick your spots. I have my shield out. Obviously, I can work from here, guys. This fight definitely was one for the ages. This fight did take a bit of time here. So we are in here. You want to keep patient, guys. I'm taking you all the way through it. You want to keep patient in here. You don't want to don't accidentally open the door. You just don't want that. Whenever you have an opportunity like this, especially soloing something to be able to fight at an advantage, even if it's a small advantage at that, I do call this a small advantage because the doors, windows are open. They can still hit us from here. We can go back and get cover and all that stuff, but we do have to put, respectively have to put damage on the enemy, guys. That's the thing. If we're not putting damage on the enemy, then obviously we're not hurting them. We're not progressing in the mission, and you know how that goes. So it's like we got to do that in order progress. So you see me coming up here, putting damage on him. I'm keeping my shield out. You just want to pick your spots at this part, guys, and just take it all a step at a time. That's the main key thing here. And this part, the assault drone definitely does work out. But what I would kind of say, guys, what I kind of should have done here in a sense, possibly, maybe if I could get my turret up on one of those objects there, like high enough somewhere at least to be able to see the enemy. You want to add, maybe like use a turret here, possibly use like a turret because, or something else, because like the assault drone can do that, but it's obviously not smart enough to fly through the window after them, sadly. So it's like, it's going to sit right there. And if it can't aim at them and hit them, it's just going to sit there. I probably have to just, move it or just, kill it and then like, respawn it eventually. But it's like, you want to have something that can be out that you can throw out there and actually can do damage. Like this might have been like one of the few good times to have a hive or have something else possibly. But having a hive would just keep them back. So I'd say a turret would be like the best thing to have maybe at this part. And just, you have your shield, throw your turret out there, let it work against them. That way you can hit them and actually be out there as opposed to being only able to be inside here, which is what the assault drone is like. But obviously walking in this room, guys, actually, no, they do. I was going to almost say they don't allow you to change your build. They won't let you change your build on the fly fully, but you can manually do it though, obviously. So I could have manually changed the turret. I'm now looking at it, guys. So I like critiquing my own self. I'm looking at it now and I'm like, I think that's something I would utilize if I were to do this again like this, which I definitely do not plan to at all. But for anybody else, I would just say use a turret. That would be probably a better option in this room than a assault drone, because assault drone that only can go so far. It can see, it is in the air. If you can use this at times at this part in the event that the turret you can't find anywhere like say to put the turret on. And I just looked to the right and I saw a ledge there, so there definitely would be somewhere to put the turret, I'm sure. But I would just say to use that. It's just a better outcome I feel you'd get. So you're seeing us take this guy out. You're gonna see more waves here, I'm sure. So I want you guys to show each part. We could skip through this part right here and get to the next part, but I want to show you guys this. I want you guys to be able to see exactly how all this happens, because a lot of creators don't show this. They'll say it's long, but it is what it is. I'm trying to help the real agents out that actually want to do this content, looking to defeat it, and been finding it a little tough, whether it's from the team or not a team. So you're seeing more enemies spawn, guys. The door is our best friend right now. We have the door here. It's always good to have that. It's about working smarter, not harder, guys. That's actually how you win a lot of these missions, guys. As I always say, build's only half the battle. The other half is knowing the movement know-how, your knowledge, your skills, your enemy insight, your know-how, just knowing how to do things, where to move, when to move. That's like, I would probably say it's 60-40. I say it's 40% of the build even. Because I've seen some people not even like the greatest builds. Myself even, like in my much earlier days of Division. And still be able to complete some of those missions, even with not the greatest build, although it's taking like a very long time. Like it might take like a little longer, like maybe an hour, 2 hours and a half to do, but you still get it done. So I guess that's just kind of one of the testament, guys, of me not being strong enough in Legendary to stand in front of a lot of the enemies, to start knowing like the movement, how to like, move and, defensively. And that helped out a lot. I think it did pretty all right. Wouldn't you guys say? I think my defense got a lot better at this game, whether shield or no shield build, as a result of that, obviously. But you're seeing us right here fight these guys off, guys. You just want to keep your composure when you're in this room. You want to keep near the door. If you don't have a build like this that has a shield that's able to sustain this type of damage, stand where you're obviously able to take the damage, guys. I'm just showing you my perspective of it right now, but you guys might be running it with different builds, whoever's doing this. So it's like, just stand where you can see the enemy. You might have to stand a little further back. You might have to get like a little extra cover here and there. But you for the most part, guys, you just want to be able to be at where you're able to see the enemy at, be able to get that done. Helps you be able to get it done a lot easier, while at the same time keeping yourself alive, guys. This would be a horrible spot to wipe in, get killed in, and there's like literally a door here to help you keep between you and the enemy. There's just no reason for it at all. So you just always want to be like on top of everything, guys. So you're seeing us here, still battling, still taking them out. See the guys in the distance. Two reds on the other side, guys. We're just taking them out. I'm keeping my composure. I'm not falling asleep. I know somebody can launch a nade, something. I see this dog coming up. I'm like, okay, let me watch this guy let me watch this guy. Let me watch this dog because he could possibly maybe like launch a nade maybe through the window, you know? Like these are the things I'm thinking. Well, he's right here. So I'm like, let me get out this guy's way. You see me looking? I'm like, let me get right here because I know this dude. Okay, so he only had a flamethrower. So I was like, okay, that's not the worst. Okay, so I ran up that way, and I know that looked kind of dumb, but I didn't know that this part led to the backside. I thought it was like a corner there, so it just was what it was. But it is what it is. I didn't know that. That's what I'm telling you guys. This mission was brand new to me. So let's take this guy out. Fortunately enough, guys, my shield actually can keep those dog flame turrets off me. So that's a good thing. That could be a hell of a pain if you don't have that. So if you do have a shield build, work for that. To have something like that can do that. Definitely for solo, it does work. And I know the builds can only be tailored in a certain way. You know, it's either bomb explosive, fire resistance. And I don't remember putting too much fire resistance on this build, which is why that kind of shocked me in a sense, like in a way almost. I was like, wow, okay, but it is a bulwark shield and it is strong. And if they don't hit you directly, then it would make sense how it would be able to block the flame. And I believe it did happen before. I just don't really remember it. So it's like, there could be that too, guys. But you guys are seeing me, obviously, as I'm saying here, just keep back in this room. Just keep picking them off. You're seeing everybody show up. We have the door here. And that's the thing you guys want to know. You have the door here in this room. There's no reason to panic or be like, oh, just chill, get out of their sight if you need to heal yourself or whatever you might need to do. Now, I didn't turn all the way around in this room right here. I'm not seeing it. As far as whether there's an ammo box in here or whatnot, I'm using a build, obviously, that only requires a pistol. Thank God pistols have no ammo in this game. You have unlimited ammo. So it's like there's no ammo capacity on the pistol. It's just it's infinite. So that's always good. So if you can make a elite pistol build, guys, I always say this. If you're able to make an elite pistol build, it's crazy. Like the sky's the limit because you're never going to run out of ammunition and you'll always have it, which is why that Regulus, I keep thinking about it. It's like, you know what? I might be going after that at some point, guys. But yeah, nonetheless, we still get the content done, guys. We still get the task done at hand. That's how you play it. Okay, so you're seeing a lot of these gold enemies coming over now, guys. Seeing a lot of these yellow enemies, the stronger ones coming over. I'm taking them out. I have my drone definitely on them. The door is definitely helping out as far as them rushing. But even if they did rush, it's not like they could do anything. They were rushing earlier, as you guys saw in the other rooms. Obviously, they couldn't do anything because my shield's definitely just that strong. My whole thing is just them not trying to flank me, go around me while one's in front of me, making it a lot harder. And that definitely could lead to wipe because somebody has your back exposed if you don't have the strongest defensive build. And I can honestly say this, guys, as I said before in a lot of my recent videos, I'm a definite defensive player. I'm a high-level defensive player in this game, Division 2, if you guys haven't noticed, obviously. But a lot of my builds are, like, offensive. That's the thing. Like, I'll be, like, a defensive player, like, a lot. But a lot of, like, my builds are offensive. They're offensive tailored. So it's like I don't really have, like, a shield-like build. I didn't really make, like, a defensive build because I'm so defensive in the game. I've just been able to get through everything. So it's like, I do need to make one like fully. I made one with a shield, but as far as my body being hit, I don't have like any blue cores to the point it's like they can shoot me for like at least 7 to 8 minutes before I really start losing health. Like I'm not like that. Like if they were to shoot me like a few times, I'd be down right now, guys. So that's another thing. It's not like my build's like the highest level as far as defense, but it is the highest level as far as having a shield. And what's this shield made to do, guys? Defend. So that's why I made this build. It's a shield build. I still have my offense, but I don't want to give too much of my offense up, you know. I think if you have an all blue shield build like that, it's better when you're on a team. If you're soloing something, I wouldn't say an all blue build is like the best way to go. I would say definitely to have blue cores on it would be something huge, monumental, would help you with the task at hand. But I wouldn't say that, obviously, I just wouldn't say that like a majority like blue build would be like sufficient for a solo legendary mission. Now, if somebody does run it like that, it is what it is. I have, you can go ahead and pinpoint me to them if they use a mostly blue build on their soloing legendary or soloing anything heroic. I keep saying legendary. I'm so used to playing legendary, guys, but I'm saying soloing like heroic or whatnot, wherever it might be. I'm saying usually whoever's soloing anything usually has a build that can dish out damage as well as respectively, fair enough, have defense and whatnot. You know, they like have it all around, but you gotta have the damage. So if you're not hurting the guys, if you're not hurting the enemies, guys, nothing is gonna do anything. Like you're not gonna you just be sitting there until you're eventually just wiped out because you can't even hurt them. You might be able to defend against them, but you can't hurt them. It's like you have great defense, but you have no more ammo, you know? Like that's kind of the scenario it would be. So it's like you don't want that. You're seeing this dog right here trying to flame me with that purple flame again. It's not working, obviously. I'm keeping them back. Got my beautiful bulwark shield out, guys. You want to have the bulwark shield. It's amazing, totally amazing. You want to have it. It helps out a lot. Helps out a lot, especially in solo scenarios, guys. For you solo heads watching, it helps out. Like you want to make sure that you have something that helps out. I know a lot of people are not the biggest fan of the whole pistol thing, but it is what it is. So you're seeing us work the room, guys. You're seeing us grid it out. You're seeing us work the room one step at a time. Just trying to take you guys through it, you know? Just trying to take you guys through it, how it's done. When you're inside this room, obviously right here, guys, as I've been saying, you know, just keep your composure. Don't fall asleep. Just take these guys out. And just keep like at a distance. No reason at all to rush. No reason at all to like go in, open the door, nothing like that. It's like, hey, if I'm soloing, I want the most easiest advantage I can get. You want to be smart. You don't want to just be like, you know, brute going in. Having a good strong build, but you don't really have any know-how. That definitely leads to wipes 90% of the time, guys. So that's something that you just definitely don't want to do. You want to keep your focus on what you have to do, on the task that's at hand, and everything will go well. As you're seeing here. These guys are trying to light it up, guys. Trying to bring the 4th of July to me early. Specifically my shield, but it's like, man. It's firework resistant, guys. We're blocking all the bullets off, though. But, yeah. This part can take some time, guys, and I'm showing you it just to show you that this part, it can take a little time to get through. You got to take a lot of these enemies out and whatnot. So you see me there. I'm activating overdrive once again, guys. Activating overdrive here once again, taking these guys out. There's a lot going on. But I kind of just want you guys to see how I'm working here. I'm not going to like say much, obviously, when it gets to these parts where I got to work. Kind of just want to show you. I could skip over this, obviously, make it faster. But I kind of want to just let you guys see me work here and just what this is. That's the whole thing of this mission, which is why I don't want to skip any crucial fight scenes. You guys can see it from start to finish, how it's done. You know, how to deal with it, whether it's hill boxes, whatever there is, you know. Like I'm just trying to show you guys authentically 100% how it's done, how to deal with it. It's for you guys that love this type of content, that enjoy this, or that are actually looking to do this yourself. Like, you know, it's just one of those things. So you're seeing us go through it right now, guys, taking these guys out. Crazy how the mission ends, though. Obviously, it was completed, but it's crazy how it ends, though. But considering I'm new, guys, brand new to all of this stuff. So at the time I ran this, this was my very first run of this mission in heroic, just like this, guys. So it's very interesting. It's always fun. I have to keep reiterating that because I'm like, I can't stress it enough. It's not the easiest thing, but it is showing how the division can definitely thrive without the modifiers, and they can focus more on like additional content as opposed to modifiers, I feel, personally, of course. So you're seeing us right here take these guys out from the back. And what you basically just want to do here, guys, you just want to pick your spots, take these guys out, remain behind the door, do what you got to do. But just to save a little time, though, I could speed through this part a little bit here because it will make the video a little bit longer, but I'm just showing you the whole thing, guys. I don't really want to speed through too much of anything. I want to show you all the room. So just take note, guys, and pay attention to where I'm standing and like what I'm doing inside this room, because it's very crucial to beating this mission. And I'm beating this room in particular. I was thinking this room was the last room, guys, obviously. Like, I remember when I was in here, I was like, is this the last spot? You're seeing this guy launch an aid. You know, so you don't want to be near that. You want to just make sure that you steer clear of that, obviously. You're not around that. You always want to be watching for that. So that guy's all the way in that corner over there. I'm trying to get my assault drone after him. It's obviously only just going to sit there. I'm activating overdrive once again. We got to get this red enemy out of here. He's gone. We have this guy all the way back here, guys. Trying to take that guy out back there all the way. Trying to get them out of here. Get them out of there, guys. If we can get them out of there, it's all good. It's a gold enemy there. That's why I'm using my my striker drone, guys, because at least that way you can see, you know? You can get like a bearing in and see like what's going on. and actually like get that guy out of there. You want to just have something that can get these guys out of there, skill wise, because it's going to be definitely needed. You see him launch another bomb. Don't want to be near that. Door definitely does help out in this scenario, guys. Definitely does. Okay, so you're seeing that's about it. And it's looking like they want us to go out there now, guys. So that's what we're going to have to do. Head to the rooftop, guys. So room done, guys. We got that completed. That's how you do that one. You want to kind of just keep behind the door, fighting from that distance. At the same time, watch yourselves because it could definitely take you out from that door, guys. It's definitely not hard for them to do it, to see you from the door right there and take you out with the way they hit. So you just want to keep that in mind, guys. That'd be a horrible spot to wipe in, obviously, being that close. That'd be pretty tough. So you guys want to keep that in mind as we move on to the next spot. Yeah, we're just checking out like a few items on the ground, guys, but you want to keep your composure there. We kept our composure and we're keeping it pushing forward, guys. We're respectively keeping it pushing forward. GG's. Hit that like and subscribe button if you guys are enjoying it. Taking you through this, guys. Army Terminal, final mission of the Brooklyn Battle for Brooklyn DLC, Division 2. No modifiers, guys. Showing you that it can be done. Just showing you all of it right here, guys. Life's a game. Hope you guys are appreciating it. Hope you guys are loving it. It's always fun. Highly appreciate, guys. So you're seeing us get through here right now. I'm checking some of like the weaponry here, some of the items, trying to make sure it's not anything I need. We're continuing to push it, looking around, making sure there's nothing else we're leaving. And you see us heading up to the rooftop here, guys. So I'm right here looking at it, and I'm like, what's going on? Okay. I was like, okay, I think I got to get like behind it. Because I was thinking the game was glitching here. It was funny. I was like, what's going on? Why isn't it showing me? I was like, oh, okay, I got to get on the other side of it. I thought the game took it from me there. I was like, what? There's no way. Okay. So we got up here, guys. We got up here. We're at the next portion of it. The next section, is this the final area? I believe this might be the final spot, or it might not be, guys. I got to see the other room. I believe that it is, though, but this was a great mission. I did like this mission, the whole outlet, the whole layout of it and stuff. You see me check every area here, guys. As I told you, this mission was new to me. I was just trying to look around, see if there's anything in here, any comms, anything I could get or see, anything I might have missed. You're seeing me do it right here in this video. So it's just showing you that. Okay, you're seeing me get that. So we move to the rooftop here. We're moving up. We're up in here now. Okay, we get that. And we're heading off right here, guys. There's a box here. So you want to keep your composure, guys. This mission definitely, at the time I was doing this mission, I had no clue it was the last one or what was going on. So you're seeing another room here, guys. So now we're in the next room. So we're in the rooftop. I'm going back to just to try and see if there's anything that I might have missed. There is right here, guys. There's a loot box right there behind the cords. In case you guys didn't know that, anybody had might have missed that. That's definitely there. And I'm going right here to get the rest of these, ensuring that we pick up everything we need to pick up in here, guys. It's all cool bean sauce, all good to go. So you see us pushing up here into this room with the electricity. I'm sitting here looking around trying to see like, okay, so what do I do inside here? What's the plan? I don't want to run inside that. That could shock the hell out of me. So can I climb on this? Obviously it doesn't allow me to do that. So I was like, either there's something I'm supposed to shoot, and I probably didn't get it here. Maybe there is something that I'm supposed to shoot there, guys, and I just didn't see it. Like I said, I was doing this all for the first time, so I didn't know. So I was like, maybe I'm supposed to just, I'm assuming at some point, go through it. I was trying to throw nades here because I was thinking that there might be something down here or something like that that might, blow up. Obviously, there was not. I'm wondering if that control there, guys, in the right box right there is the spot I shoot. I never had my gun out considering I shoot anything. I'm sure it was that box right there that you shoot. I just didn't realize it. It probably was that. I was thinking that maybe you can access it. If you can to do that, maybe you could just jump through it. And so I just jumped through it. I did get hurt, but my life got healed. So maybe you shoot that thing, guys. I don't know. I just wasn't aware of it. But yeah. Inside this room, we just technically go around until we find this spot. We might skip some spots here, guys, so I don't want to be in this room too long. I think I was trying to figure out like what to do in here and how to get around. So there's that. But I'm trying to just allow you guys to see like what to do in the room and how to get it done, where to go exactly, without all the stuff around and in between, obviously, guys. So it's like you got to kind of look around in here, and you got to kind of find the area to activate and what you have to do. In order to get that gate over there open, you got to shoot that box and then go around. So it's kind of funny. You see me use a Liberty there, and it's not looking like it's like that lethal, but it's very lethal with the shield, though. That's like what it's made with, was with that build. You're seeing some enemies right here spawn here, guys, now. As a result of me doing that, obviously, yes, you can shoot that area. I didn't know that when I came in. Facepalm here, watching it now. And that's why I say, guys, when the mission's brand new like that, I don't watch any devs or anything, any content creators or anything on any mission, show anything as to how to do anything. When I'm presenting this to you guys, it's just me, myself, and I doing it brand new, bringing it all to you guys, bringing it all to you in pristine fashion, authentic fashion, so you can see that it's the real deal. And it's just fun. It's always fun. Most importantly, you want to get the win. So you're seeing me take that out right there, guys. We're taking that out. The enemies are in front here, guys. You want to just take your time when you're in this room. You don't want to run too fast. You want to kind of just, watch the mini map. Take the enemies out in here, and you'll be fine. So they mostly spawn from over there in that area. But you're going to see a very interesting mechanic within this room specifically, though, here, guys. You want to pay attention to the mini map, as I say all the time. Okay, so we're trying to see them through here, guys. I don't think I'm getting much cigar on them in this room, respectively. So we're trying to work that. We're trying to get that done, work it around, get our spots, choose our angles, guys. You know how that goes. Keeping the electric on, obviously. There's no reason to turn that off because they'd all run through that, guys. So you kind of want to, like, once you get right here, you want to keep the electricity running. You kind of fight them from this distance, like back here. Definitely works out. As you see me here, respectively, I'm, trying to pick them off with my pistol from the back. And some of you guys running this might have a little stronger DPS build, obviously, than me. Here, I was using this one because this is a 6-skill tier build. It's not really DPS focused heavy. It's mostly defense, but it does have honest DPS, as you guys are seeing. You're seeing me put a lot of damage on these guys with the pistol when I do hit them. So it does have respectable damage. I do have my assault drone. So there is that. As you're seeing there, as you're seeing me deplete the yellow enemies' life there. So, yeah, you just want to take these guys out. You want to keep your composure. I am watching the minimap here, guys. I'm taking it in my mind right here. I'm taking these guys out, but I'm watching that to ensure that nothing's going on, as you guys are going to see here. Just taking these guys out, you want to focus on them. And you're seeing from behind right here. They're spawning from behind us now, guys. See, I took a little long to notice that as I was looking around. I was looking around there, guys, so it took me a little long to notice that they were behind us. Had I know that, the minimap showed it. I acted as fast as I could, and for that, it was good. So you never want to be caught sleeping, guys. You want to blow that that little area up there, a little terminal, little like spot. You get through that electric, and get on the other side in order to defend yourself against these enemies. You want to take this god darn medic out. You don't want him to be up in there, being able to come back and start healing everybody that's around. Make him first priority, guys. You don't want that medic to come back and start healing everybody that's there. So just make that first priority, as always. So we just works to get him out of there, guys. So now that he's out of there, we don't have to worry about anything obviously happening as far as anyone being able to be brought back, anything like that, guys. You just don't want to have to worry about that, and having him out of there helps out a lot, guys, having the medic out. So I say make it first priority. I'm kind of just following legendary protocol within these respective runs, guys. That's how I do them. That's the best way to do them, guys. I always say that, and you're seeing just a prime example of this, especially considering this was all brand new to me at the time. It's always fun doing a brand new area, guys, not knowing what's coming and being able to adapt on the fly, improvisation-wise, and just be able to get the job done, guys. It just shows testament to what I'm saying. I'm just backing up more or less what I'm saying, and just a skill level, and just, it's just showing you that this stuff can be done. And like I said, guys, you guys can do the same thing. You just have to take these steps down and know the movement and get all that down, and you'll be good to go. I do know a lot easier said than done, but one step at a time, guys. So one step at a time is the name of the game. So you're seeing us keep these guys off right here. They're all red enemies, nothing much at all to worry about. At the same time, you don't want to underestimate them. I want to get this darn robot out of here because that could become a problem. Okay, so is that medic there still? I think I saw the medic down there. I don't know if I took him out. Did I not fully take the medic out? I thought I got him back there. That might have been another one. Or maybe that's the same one. He did run off, but he didn't heal his life. So we can easily get this guy out of here. He's trying to stand over there, so I'll turn over there and look, and then somebody can eye me in from that side. So that's the thing about these enemies, guys, and they'll do that a lot in Legendary. You got a lot of experience with that. The enemy will try and pull you out of position, respectively, so that another person can have a clear shot on you. You don't want to never take the bait. You never want to take the bait with that, guys. You want to stay back, keep your composure, be able to see what's going on, and just work from there, guys. Patience, distance, focus. You know what it is. So you're seeing it right now, guys. You're seeing it right now. Hit that like and subscribe button if you're enjoying what you're seeing. We have more to go. This is only one room, guys. We got to secure the area, but I'm just taking you through how to do it. Showing you where to go, where to stop, how to get it done, guys. So we got to reach the rooftop. We still haven't reached the rooftop yet. So a small little detour area that we have to get by. So our thing is to reach the rooftop. Let's go ahead and go after that. That's in the corner over there, guys. So we're going to go ahead and make our way over there, travel over there, and get there. We're going to go ahead and skip this part because I spent like some time like literally trying to figure out like getting over there for whatever reason. I was checking some stuff. So 1 second, guys. 1 sec. Okay, then, guys. So you see us continuing our way through the door, obviously, getting through there. You obviously totally see that. We're continuing on, guys. We're continuing on. This mission definitely was no easy feat. Never is. It was fun, but it's definitely the last climax heroic mission for this Brooklyn DLC. So it is what it is. I believe there's another mission, though, like involving a hunter after you find all 7 hunters, which I haven't done, respectively, as of yet. But yeah. So we are continuing, guys, to push forward here. We're going ahead in this room, checking some stuff out. Going through a few weapons here, guys. Trying to see what we're picking up. And yeah, like I said, guys, so far so good in this mission. The whole thing with me is just, remaining patient, distance and focus as usual. These parts right here, anytime I had to check for weaponry or any type of skill attributes or whatever, was more or less viewed as rest time, guys. To be able to just, get back into everything and whatnot. So you're seeing us head here, guys. We're going towards the mission, reach the rooftop. We're heading towards the ending of the mission. You see me here, checking some stuff in my inventory. But nonetheless, guys, we're continuing. Okay, so you see us arrive up here, guys. We're up here on the rooftop. Obviously, you're seeing some enemies right there. So we got to definitely get the tango going with them, guys. We got to dance with them. Let's get it going. I started off with my nade for overdrive, and you just want to keep back, guys. You see me keep the distance. You want to keep back. Take these guys out from a distance, guys. You don't want to run up too close. See where they're coming from. I took the gold enemy out. I see the robot coming across. Somebody does have a healing station up there. We just got to focus on these guys, take them out. We have enough DPS to get them out of there, even with the healing station. So there is that. You just want to make sure that you're always on it like that. This robot's here shooting us. I think I was trying to get my drone on him, but they just wouldn't go for some reason on him. Okay, so we take them out, guys, and we continue moving forward, guys. We continue going forward. It's been a great showcase thus far. This how it's done, guys. Heroic, Army Terminal, solo, no modifiers. So if you guys are enjoying this, yeah, like I said, hit that like button, guys. We will be continuing it. I'm checking out some of the weaponry here, guys. But yeah, we'll be continuing this, guys. Just taking you through it raw, authentically, and just showing you what it is to get this done and the type of rigor that it can be, while at the same time it definitely can be done. So you're seeing us push up along here, guys. You're seeing us push up along here. And you're now respectively seeing us, guys, make our way up top. Right now, you're respectively seeing us make our way up top, guys. I kind of just went through some inventory stuff. Didn't want to have all that in this video, obviously, guys. If you want to see all parts, no cuts at all, go watch my live stream. Number 2, Battle for Brooklyn, and you guys will see this video full without any cuts at all, anything, everything. Just trying to cut it down a bit here for video purposes. just to be able to show you guys what's going on in this mission. And this is the final room, guys. Ding, ding. We finally made it to the final room of Heroic Army Terminal. No modifiers, guys. Solo mission. So this room, you definitely want to take note and pay attention here. So starting off on the top, right here, you're going to see right away as we're seeing the Zeppelin. This was quite the battle. The big old huge blimp. You want to stay up top here, guys, because if you stay up top up here, it's going to ensure that you're able to go back to the door if need be. As of right now, this is in there. I did do it at the bottom before, guys. Once I did do it at the bottom. It's not recommended, I would say. Like I said, guys, I'm an agent that doesn't like being shot at. So it doesn't like taking damage that much. Obviously, I'll be shot at, but it's just like if I can take the least amount of damage as possible, it'll be good. But if you stay up here, guys, what you'll find is that they'll launch like a little like a bomb or something like that. And like what happens is if you try and walk out here now after reopening this door back through here, there's purple flame out there. And you'll just be burnt and hit by that for a certain amount of time. So it's not going to be there forever, obviously. It's going to be there for a bit of time. You'll obviously see me go in and out, get hit by it. But it'll be there for a little bit. But you guys, what you guys want to do is just pick your spots down here and take these guys out from a distance. And just kind of pick your spots up here, take them out. Watch for any of the enemies around, any medics, anything like that. And just watch for the purple flame on the right, that you don't get burnt by that or anything. Key thing is here, guys, there's an ammo box right to the left of me here, which is why I say this is a really crucial spot. There's an ammo box here to the left, so you always just want to utilize that in order to make sure that you have bullets and not have to worry too much about that in the event you jump down. Usually if you're running in a group of 4 guys, jumping down is ideal. It's not really the hardest thing to deal with, but doing it solo, I feel like this would be like a very great spot to be in, given the final room. So you see me right here looking for everybody. You just want to keep your composure here, guys. You want to stay up here as fast as possible. The only problem with staying up here is that the darn counter, which I do not agree with, guys. I'll go ahead and get into now. The counter at the end here, I do not agree with. It starts counting down before you even hit the laptop. And I feel like what they should do at this part, the devs, they should literally update it to like the timer to not go off so fast, because it's hard as hell, as you guys are going to see. Dealing with that chopper and everybody else around while that timer is going down. You don't even have 5 minutes to say you have 5 minutes. You really don't. You have under it. And it's just crazy how fast you got to do that. And in addition to that, you got to go after the computer and everything in the other room. That's just crazy. That's literally insane. Like, I can't say anything else about that, obviously. So it's like, I feel like the devs, definitely, any of you devs that watch this, see this video, please, at least make maybe the timer not so existent after the match, especially if it's heroic solo with no modifiers right now. Like, the harder it is, there should be like, things to be taken into consideration. So yeah, there's just that, guys. But what you want to do, you want to keep your composure here. You see me take those guys out. I'm not jumping down. The Zeppelin's letting off the drones, the assault drones. We want to make sure that we deal with those, take those out. We're not doing too much. Down low right there, I'm focusing on the other guys. You want to make sure you watch these drones to start off, because it can be very a huge pain. Like later on, they'll come like in your face. They'll come like literally back up to you and look to take you out very fast if you're not careful, while these guys are shooting at you and trying to bomb you, and you just don't want that. So you see these guys coming out. This is the next wave right here, guys. You just want to kind of just sit up here, pick your spots, and just pick your spot, obviously, which is above here. Having the higher ground is always better. And just go in and out. Get ammo when you need to, and just fight them off your back foot from here. But at the same time, you want to pay attention to, after this last wave you see coming out the door there, that you did see, that came out the door, that's the last wave. So after this wave, there will be the laptop, which you got to run down to and activate in order to give yourself the most time on the final battle of this room. So there's that, guys. I don't know. I can't say I'm like in a total agreement with that, guys. I don't know. I think it was like a little cheap tactic the devs threw in here as far as the timer and stuff. Yeah, you guys will see why I'm at the ending. But definitely this mission I definitely did complete already. So just taking you guys through it right here, showing you how it was done. And anybody say that I didn't do it, be very interesting to be able to get to the point I got to and say that the mission wasn't completed. So there's just that. That's all I can say. The mission definitely was completed. Everybody that I showed to says that, yeah, the mission was completed. So it is what it is. One step at a time, guys. All I can say is one step at a time, and hopefully the devs switch it up as far as the timer at the end. They definitely switch it up, or at the very least, put some dialogue in there to the point it's like very crucial that you don't have enough time, and you only have a certain amount of time to get everything in its grandma done. Like you only have a certain amount of time, and they don't. I don't think the devs they don't do a good job of telling you that in this mission, especially for solo guys. This was all brand new to me too, by the way. Like I said. You might have seen some of these items on the ground in the room. Obviously, I did try this room a few times before cracking in the code and getting it down, as I did here, which was still face palming at the end, as you guys will see. But yeah, this is some of the stuff the devs put in it. And like I say this to the devs and anybody that's in agreement with them as far as this is concerned. I'm saying like you can make harder content, but just make it reasonable. And like if it is, obviously it's reasonable, but it's just like what I mean by that is like if there's people soloing it or doing something else, at least like make it for those people like, hey, this will be taken off because we know it's hard to solo this, so we'll take this off for solo players. Let's say they did it, we'll maybe put the timer a minute more on the timer. I don't know, something. Especially if I'm not using modifiers, guys. All that shit calculate in. All the odds are against me, which makes the win even that much better. So I'm just saying that. What you want to do in this room, guys, you got to get around. You got to get on the controls in this damn room. You got to destroy this Marauder, and you also have to stop the Zeppelin and commandeer the SAMs, the SAMs. So it's like that's what we got to do. It's one step at a time. I'm using a build that can take something off. So we took off a decent amount off of this guy thus far. That we've been in here. My striker drone is more or less the one doing it, guys. Is more or less the one going in on it. So it's like my drone's more or less the one doing it. So it just is what it is. Well, I like to say it's rather helping me do it, guys. If I got to totally be honest, it's not like it's doing everything, but mostly my capacitor is doing most of the damage. But my drone is keeping that guy, to a degree busy, at least, keeping him honest until I'm able to turn back to him and focus on him, guys. As you're going to see, there are ads that come out. You will know the spawn points of the ads in here. I ran this room enough to know the spawn points of it. So what you're going to see here, you're going to see me kind of, I don't know if I actually don't stay in the spawn points of the enemies in this run, guys. And I don't do that in this run, but or in this showcase at least, what I'm showing you here. But what you want to do is there's a spawn point down there if you're running with 4. They're going to come out at. I'm trying to see if I can catch a glance of it, like during this run here. Yeah, it's over there where the door's at. Yeah, obviously they all came running from over there, but usually sometimes I'll put a hive in that direction. I'll kind of take a majority of them out from this spot. As you see me look, they'll usually come through here. And as they're coming after you guys, this place is such a darn pain because that guy's still shooting missiles at me and everything. That drone, he's still trying to take my head off, even despite me doing what I'm doing here. You see the laser there? I got to dodge that. I'm looking to take these guys out. It's just a whole bullet fuck fest frenzy, guys. What more can I say? But what more can I say? I can't say anything else. But you're seeing us battle it here. He's going back this way. You're seeing he's nearly taken out, guys. The time's going down. I'm thinking I have a little more time on it. I'm trying to get him out of there. Doing my best to get him out of there. That's what I mean, guys. We don't even have time to do this. It's just solo. No directives. Oh, not directives. Obviously not directives. No modifiers. Heroic, getting it done. This is the second wave right here that comes out of this door. I was ready for him right here. I was like, let me take these guys out. Let me get them out of here. Had my capacitor. Yeah, all these guys are just coming all around me, guys. They're just all around me. I'm sitting here trying to get a view. I know the time's going down. I'm thinking all I got to do is take all the enemies out, guys. That's my main initial thought as I was doing this. This was brand new to me. No insight. I'm no further insight. I'm not one of the people that run this on heroic after I already ran it on normal or whatever it was. This is brand new and with no modifiers, guys. So you're seeing me go through it. The time's 46 seconds or 44, 43. I'm sitting here like I got to heal myself and I got to get this chopper out of here. That's my main thing. I got to get it out of here to finish the mission up. We got to get this guy out. We only have 33 seconds. I got to get this guy out. He has a lot of life. You see me out here. I usually don't stand out here like this. I know I got to get this guy out of here. I'm thinking I have the mission here, guys. This is the cheap part I'm saying from the devs. I'm like, I'm done. I'm not in agreement with this. I think after you do all this, considering the time you have to do it in, and it's speedy like, it's a time span. You can't just, it's not something you can just do as slow as you want. Because if you could, I would be in here all day easily. I didn't know right here, guys, obviously with those seconds, I didn't know we had to get back to the door. So right here, sadly, facepalm, it's going to say quote unquote mission failed. Obviously, you guys see the mission's not failed. I beat it. This is a part I definitely don't agree with the devs on. They need to do something about that as far as solo, or at least add another 30 seconds on something, because I had no clue of that, guys. The mission was brand new to me, so it just was what it was there. Pretty crazy there, if you ask me, guys. But just going off of that, though, guys, respectively, just wanted to show you that, guys, just to show you that the mission has been done. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully, devs, that you guys do something about this. Definitely face palming. At the end, you do something like that, and then they say mission failed. Obviously, guys, 99.9% of you are going to tell me that obviously the mission was not failed. You defeated that mission. It's just kind of tough at the end there that the timer went out. I had no clue. The mission was brand new to me. Nothing was emphasized that I had to go in there fast, defeating all the enemies. Nothing was said. So it's like, it is what it is, guys. Glad to have showed you that showcase. A legendary showcase there, guys. Although it wasn't heroic, not legendary, but it was a cool showcase, guys. If you guys loved what you saw, hit that like and subscribe button. Highly appreciate all of you guys. Take care. There's going to be a lot more heat coming on the way, guys. Tune in. Follow my Twitter X if you haven't followed it already. I promise you everything and anything I do, including here and on Twitch, will be uploaded there first before it gets anywhere else. Highly appreciate it, guys. Life's a game. Glad to have shown you guys that. Heroic Army Terminal. No modifiers. Solo. Completed. Appreciate it, guys. GG's. Take care. And actually, guys, just before I go, it's kind of funny because the next time I ran this mission in a group on Heroic, the first time I killed the chopper, it gave me the catalyst mask, the new mask, exotic. And then also on top of that, guys, during that stream, I got like 3 new exotic drops. So I got like 4 exotics in that stream. I think that was the game's way of saying it was sorry of BSing me like this, because it knows that I beat this. And like literally following that, guys, literally, it's never happened. The next stream, I got like 4 exotics to drop, including the catalyst mask from this mission. Running it with a group this time on Heroic. So yeah, guys, take that how you will, but highly appreciate it. Do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button, guys. GG's. Take care.